New building construction here often uncovers ancient treasures. That's the case in the Jerusalem neighborhood of Sharafat. This site was a Jewish village 2,000 years ago. Archaeologists uncovered it as they were preparing the site for a new elementary school.
The most spectacular find here is of a grand burial estate.
Archaeologist Yaakov Billig is heading this excavation, which today sits inside Jerusalem. Back then, this would have been more like a suburb.
The burial estate starts from a stepped long corridor going under a bridge like an overpass into a courtyard with a bench on one side and a bench on another side. Then from there upwards there was a covered entrance to the burial cave, and from then on inwards there's the underground burial cave.
Billig said the burial estate tells a lot about its owners.
The whole plan here belongs to some very important and or rich person with his family, possibly even for several generations.
They've also identified a Jewish ritual bath and much more.
We have evidence of the wine press with a very large treading floor where they placed the grapes. We also have an olive press. Between the wine and the olive oil, they probably had quite a high living standard here.
The best of the harvest was likely delivered to the temple, just an hour's walk away.
In the far right corner, you can see a small press. That is the real virgin olive oil, which is probably the real top quality. I assume when the temple existed not far away, that went as a dedication to the temple. Thank you, God, for giving me the abundance of which I have now.
Billig said discoveries like this tell us much more about the people from that time.
They had probably a lot of interaction with the population of the city, maybe even for the pilgrims who made pilgrimage to the city. We can't forget that Jerusalem had to be supplied by produce of agricultural products, and here we have evidence of growing grapes, producing wine, growing olives, producing olive oil, growing pigeons, supplying the population with poultry, with eggs, also sacrifices for the temple.
As for what's ahead, a school is planned on the actual excavation site. Pottery fragments and other discoveries like this rare heart-shaped capital will be preserved off-site. Archaeologists hope the things that can't be moved will be preserved on the school grounds. Julie Stahl, CBN News, Sharafat, Jerusalem.